So I'm going to show the clone and the pattern stamp tools. This is what the icon looks like, and the shortcut is Shift S. And so in the top bar, you can change your brush size. I'm going to make it medium sized. Here you can change the mode. It's kind of like putting a filter on whatever you're cloning, and I'll show that later. And then you can change the opacity here, and then aligned, which is pretty important. I'll also show that later. So I'm going to start by selecting this blue brick. So I'm just going to select a small spot on the blue brick. And to do that, you need to click Option, and then you can just click with your mouse here. And then you can kind of see that there's a little bit of blue in the circle where my mouse is. And then I'm just going to start painting on another brick. And I'm just painting what I clicked on before. So you can see on the blue brick where I originally selected, there's a little plus sign, and it's moving in tandem with the paintbrush, and it's just like painting what is there, what it sees on the first brick that I selected. So I just changed the blue brick with an A on it, and I added another one where these white bricks are. And then I can go up to mode and then change it to one of these options, and it's kind of like putting a filter on your clone. So I'll select the A again, and I'll do Option click, and then I'll come up here and start painting. And as you can see, there's this like bright filter almost on what I'm cloning in the new spot. And then I'll show aligned. Aligned is pretty important. So I'm going to select this red brick up here. So I'm going to click Option click, and then so here I have aligned unchecked. So I'm just drawing this right here, painting on, and then as you can see, aligned is unchecked. So I released my mouse, and then if I try and continue painting the red brick over here, it's not going to pick up where it left off. So as you can see, like these do not match up as I'm painting a new stroke because I don't have aligned checked. So I'm going to click undo and then show what would happen if it was checked. So I checked it, and now I'm going to select the red brick again and start painting it over here. So as you can see, the plus sign is in between the gap between I released the mouse, and now I'm going to make a new painting stroke, and as you can see, these now match up because the align is on. So yeah, this is the clone stamp tool, and you can use this to maybe like remove objects or cover objects up. Like I added a new line of blue bricks in this picture, so you can do something like that. And then next I'll show the pattern stamp tool. So I'll go here, it's already on, but the shortcut is Shift S. And then here, if I go to it, then I can change the brush size over here. Then I can also do the same like filter type thing with mode. And then opacity is the same like with the clone stamp tool. And then over here is the pattern that you can use. There are some preset patterns that are nature-y. So I could put a tree in this picture if I wanted to. And then can kind of just paint the trees on. So right now I have pre-made ones that I can just use, but you can also use the pattern stamp tool to make this picture a pattern and put it on another image or like a different part of this image. I'm gonna go to edit and then define pattern and then click OK. And then I'm gonna go to this tab, and then over here I can pick my pattern and it's right here. So now I'm gonna zoom in, change the brush size, and then I'm gonna start painting it on. So just painting the picture that I turned into a pattern onto this shirt. And then here especially is where aligned would be important. So here I have aligned unchecked. So if I lift the mouse up, these do not match up anymore because aligned is off. The last thing that I'll note is the impressionist box you can check up here. And this just creates this like really blurry pattern. And yeah, this is pretty much it for the pattern stamp tool. Both of these tools I'd say are good for covering items up. And yes, that's all for this video.